Alright, this is a follow-up video for the HQ we're working on. We're doing something a bit different today. Got a fair way into that last week. But today we are going to be painting the steering wheel and a couple of trims for the car. So, made a little stand for that to stand on. I've sprayed it in this stuff. It is absolutely awesome. Makes paint stick, that's what I like to see. Works on plastics. So I'm going to go on the theory of, let's hope it works on the steering wheel. And we got the, sit that there. Got the, wander over here. Got the interior colour mixed up and it's a horrible brown. But that's the colour interior. Got some of the autumn gold, I think, for the car when we do the window channels. So I'll be spraying that steering wheel in a second. First time I paint a steering wheel, let's see how it goes, eh? So I try and clean my spray gun every time, soak it in some gun wash. Gets all the shit out of it. And I clean it with this little gun cleaning kit. Clean the pot. Try and keep the gun wash out of the air channels. Just makes it operate better, and you get a better job if you clean it every time before you use it. And I also like to keep thinners in it when I finish with it, so while it's sitting on the bench the paint never actually has a chance to ever dry rock hard inside it either. Anybody who's had a spray gun and left paint on it will know how painful that is to clean. So I've got these all sandblasted up. They're the A-pillar trims. They're going to get painted at the same time the steering wheel is. They've cleaned up fairly well. Got all the, because they live on the inside of the front edge of the windscreen, they end up with, well, the paint cracks and picks up condensation and they go rusty. So they've been cleaned, sandblasted. They've been etch primed now, and when it comes time I'll give them a quick scotchy and then throw that horrible brown colour on that they're going to be. And I made this little stand for the steering wheel this morning, and that's ready to have some paint thrown on it. I'm just letting that Bulldog primer go off. I'm also tidying up some bits for the Project XB, some engine mounts. They're all cleaned up, sandblasted, etch primed. They're getting painted black. That stuff's still drying. Got to do that parcel shelf. That'll be a fun one, trying to get what happened there, but that's also got to go brown, poo brown. I've got the drill set up for cleaning my spray gun. Yeah, you'd be surprised how well that works. And here's a little sneak peek of some of the XB stuff. Some of the engine stuff has been, so the harmonic balancer came off. It was really good condition. It wasn't, the rubber wasn't peeling out of it, so taped up the inside of it, sandblasted, painted it black, re-put the timing mark on it, cleaned up the space of the alternator, the timing cover, welded up a couple of rust holes that were in that, done the engine mount bolts. I'm going to have this whole shelf full of new, tidied up Cleveland parts, so that when I put that motor back together, once I've got all the gaskets and everything, and everything's tidy, it can all go together really nice. So now I'm just going to, that's been soaking for enough time that should all be loose. This will clean up real nice, and I can go through some paint and I'll show you that. So what we're mixing up here is 2-pack paint. The ratio is, for this particular paint, 2:1, because it's direct gloss. We're going to use a Stizzle Swick. Because that paint's dry, it won't affect that. Just make sure it's chunky at the bottom. I tried doing a painting video not that long ago, but it ended up being like 40 minutes long, and anybody who uploads on YouTube knows that, good lord, it takes a long time to make videos. It just takes forever. 10-minute videos takes a long time to upload. I just don't have the patience to make videos that are much longer than that. Also, I know from looking at the analytics of this channel that most people tune out after about 5 minutes, or they skip through. So I don't know how much it's worth doing much longer videos. It's the uploading time that bugs me. Alright, so now these are paint pots. You can get them most crash supply shops, and they're pretty much idiot proof. They all have the ratios on them, so you know what ratio you need to mix them to. So we're going 2 to 1, which is that one. And I'm going to put in the smallest amount possible because we're not doing a whole lot. And I've still got to paint some other stuff, so I don't want to waste all my paint in one go. Oh, goody, dribble off the side. Get back in there. Well, at least we know it's poo brown. Now we're using fast hardener because it's approximately 60 million degrees below zero today. Now this stuff has something called isocyanates in it, I believe the technical term is. And I just found the sockets I was looking for the other day. They're in there. So this one, you breathe this shit in, it's very bad for you. You'll probably die. And well, you won't die immediately, but you'll get cancer pretty quick if you breathe it in while you're spraying it. Shut you bastard. There we go. And we'll go to the ratios 2 to 1. Part B, which is the second part 2-pack. And a dash of thinners. This much, probably. Dust off. About that much. Reducer. And now a steel swick. Wow, what a horrible colour. Yeah, it looks like it's very transparent actually. That's not a great sign. Alright, pretty runny. Mixed. Right, now we're going to go throw some paint on. Now I thought I was going to show the painting process, but it ended up being a bit too tricky, and I figured, one day I'll catch you up on it. Probably won't be that long, but I just needed to get it done. And there's the steering wheel looking not bad. I've never painted a steering wheel before. This is the first. Tricky. And the pillar trims. Bit of crap in them, but they rub out. Not too bad for off the gun. No runs. No orange peel. Oh, not orange peel. Fish eyes. Means there was no silicone or anything in it. My little stand thing that I welded together this morning to hold the steering wheel worked perfectly. I think that's come along quite nicely. We'll see how. See, because the owner of the car, he repaired the steering wheel himself and primed it with something I'd never even seen. So I wasn't sure. Like, if I'd done the whole thing from scratch, I know the paint would stick. But considering that he was the one who did it, I sort of don't really know how that's going to go. So we just have to play it by ear, really. I did spray it with Bulldog, so as long as his paint underneath that Bulldog sticks, it should stay there. But that's the downside with having someone else tinker with it first. You just can't guarantee it. I mean, I sandblasted those and etch primed them, so I know that paint's not going to fall off. And tomorrow we'll get a bit more done on this car. Just wanted to get a video done for it because a few people were asking about this car. So I just got to grind down that weld, do a patch on the other side, and then a bit of body work, make it pretty, sand that, and then somehow mask up the car in such a way that I can paint the whole parcel shelf and probably just around the edge of this window, because somebody else is painting this car, and if I fix all the rust in the car and paint to about here, the next person can actually go from there down. They don't have to go behind the window and stuff like that. So, and the guy wants to keep driving the car, so you know, we'll just play it by ear. But that's how we're doing it. And this actually came out pretty good. If it ever focuses. Didn't hardly warp at all. I was pretty stoked with that. So that's where I got to with this. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. I noticed there's a fair chunk of people who watch these videos and are not subscribed. For the love of God, click the subscribe button, because you have no idea how much it helps. I know a lot of people in their videos go, click subscribe, and it does get irritating to hear people say that, but you don't, unless you're the one putting the videos out, you don't actually get it. The subscribing does help, because it allows us YouTubers to do better, because if you can get to a certain point, you can start putting ads in and earning some money from YouTube, which then allows you to actually do some fun stuff with the money you get from YouTube. So that's why I say subscribe, so you can help me build my channel, so I can actually start doing some more fun stuff. Oh, and of course, a few people do like these rust repair videos. I think that's the majority of my followings. Sorry, I sort of dropped out of it for a while there and started doing the XB, but I needed a change of pace, and I've just felt a bit blur lately. I haven't really felt a little bit burnt out from all the rust repairs and everything like that, and everything that's going on, and having a newborn child and things like that. I just feel a bit just blur. But I'm trying, I'm coping. So that's where we are with this video. Sorry for the rambling at the end. Thank you for all my followers.